Give me like 2 seconds though. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like that sibling stuff be getting crazy. Like my brother done bit my eyebrow. He done burnt me with a heater. He done did some crazy. But I used to bully him. Like I used to real deal try to bully my brother. Yeah, it's my fault. I used to real deal try to bully my brother. You know, I done got him whoopings for stuff that I had did, like all type of crazy stuff. And you know what's crazy? Now that I'm talking about it, like me and him, cause he ended up moving out here to Memphis. Like I had moved down here to Memphis first, but he ended up moving down here to Memphis because at first he was supposed to help my sister out. You know what I'm saying, with the baby or whatever the case may be. And then he ended up staying out here. But we ended up having a heart to heart one day because I just felt like we weren't close. Like we weren't close at all. You know what I'm saying? Like we was, but we wasn't. You feel me? Like he was distant. And he was like, I ain't never really said nothing. I didn't kind of bottle my emotions and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. But I low key was like developing hatred towards you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you hate me for? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting defensive. I'm pulling my pants. I'm like, what's up? You feel me? Like, what you trying to do? So he like, no, he like, it ain't even on that. He's like, man, you didn't put me through a lot. Uh, you didn't bully me. I'm like, how I bully you, bro? He like, bro, you constantly beating me up. You constantly putting your hands on me and all this doing that and the third. And it's like, bro, I never wanted to do that type. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I ain't gonna lie, I had broke down and cried. You feel me? I'm like, man, I ain't never know I was affecting you like that and things of that nature and so on and so forth. He's like, man, I forgive you. He's like, but don't ever let it happen again. Cause he had told me like, bro, I see the person that you becoming, and I'm happy. I'm happy for the progress that you've made as an individual and things of that nature. And he was like, man, I forgive you. And we hugged it out. You know what I'm saying? We got a little handshake, whatever the case may be. And that was that. So. Twin. That's my dog right there. That's my dog. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like, my daddy will tell you too. Like, I used to fight for my brother all the time. Like, anything happened to my brother, I took care of that. Right. So it's like I'm unhappy because it's like I'm getting made fun of. Like, my pops used to cut our hair like super short. Cut our hair like super duper short. So we in there ball. Like, we ball with no lining. Bro, he know what's going on. He know exactly what's going on. So he used to cut our hair like super bald, put Vaseline on us, so we looking like straight grease monkeys when we go to school. Um, it was crazy. Now one thing he never did, like our clothes was always iron. Like our clothes was always iron when we went to school. So we would, you had to wear uniform growing up in the city. So, we was always had uniform. And then my mom came along. She started buying us shoes or whatever the case may be, like a lot more frequently. So say all that to say, we was dapper in a sense, you feel me? But like, bro, my lips big and my head little, you feel me? Like I'm in school with a bald head, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you feel me? So I used to get made fun of all the time. So I used to just be upset about it. I'm like, all right, I can't keep fighting everybody in school. I'm getting suspended because I'm cutting people hair, like I'm doing all type of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm constantly fighting for my brother. So I get to the crib and I'm taking it out on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm mad, so I'm taking it out on him. So I just bully, and I do like little stuff because my brother not like he not a physical type of person. You feel me? Like he don't like physicality like that. So I used to love wrestling when I was little. Used to love wrestling when I was little. So I do stuff like intentionally, like put him in submission moves and really try to hurt him for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really try to hurt my brother. And he would let me do it because he's like, all right, we wrestling, but it's like I'm trying to hurt you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like my daddy never, yeah, my daddy didn't know this stuff until we got older. Huh? Oh yeah. It was one time we had because we was in a basement. So it was one time like so the way the basement was set up, it was like a bedroom right here and then it was a bed. We was on 47. It was a bedroom right here and then like it's a long hallway. So what we would do is like we would if we running, we'd like run and jump in the bed. You feel me? So I don't know if you know what a spear is, but like a spear is like when you put your shoulder in somebody's stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like full throttle, put your shoulder in somebody's stomach. So I told my brother like, hey, sit right here in front of the bed. I'm not gonna spear you hard, but sit like right here in front of the bed. I speared this man so hard he like flew to the wall. You feel me? Like so the bed is like almost close to the wall, and he hit the back of his head on the wall, and that was. It seemed like every time I did something to him, something happened to me. I don't know what it was. Like, Daddy, you was at work, I think. You was at. You was at. Remember when I did that thing on my foot? Yeah. So you know, like you got brothers. So you know how boys be having them car toys or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So I'm talking about the big ones though, like the remote ones. All right, cool. So I had one, and it had broke. So you know, like sometimes when the cars break, you got like the wheel, you got the stem, and then you got the long piece of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? I mean the other part of the wheel. So in the midst of that, I used to do like super duper wild stuff when I was a little boy. I ain't gonna lie. So it's me, my cousin DJ, my cousin Nate Daniel, and my brother, and we all downstairs in the basement. And man, this crazy. So they all playing like doing stuff to be like, all right, yeah, I can take the pain type. You know how boys is. Like we think we macho for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can take the pain. This ain't nothing to it. But whole time they not doing nothing crazy. Here I go. Always gotta be extra. Man, I must have seen the stem of the car. I mean the stem of the wheel. And I'm like, I'm finna step on it. Like I got my shoes on and everything. I swear to God, I ain't gonna never forget this. Man, I must have put all my force into it. I kid you not. It went through my shoe, through my sock, through my foot. And it hurt it in the moment, but I didn't even realize the magnitude of it. Now my pops ain't big on like going to the doctor, and I couldn't tell him that I like put a hole in my foot because he would have been upset, and I would have got a whooping while I was bleeding. You feel me? And it wouldn't have made no sense to even, I'm doubling down on something. So say all that to say, I'm like, man, this kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? I got to get in the tub and all that. I'm like, my granddad like, hey, you got to get in the tub. He's like, grandson, you got to come get in the tub. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, all right. But it's hurting, though. Man, I must have pulled my sock off. Because my brother he was already up there. So my brother had came up there. He was like, you about to get in the tub next? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get in the tub. So I took my shoe off. And then I look at my sock. And my sock super bloody. Like, extra, extra bloody. I didn't really feel it for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my pain tolerance is, like, super duper high. Like, it really, really like, I got my leg sliced open, and it wasn't even the fact that it had hurt it. It just was the fact that it was open. Like, I had an open cut on my leg. You feel me? Like, my pain is crazy. My pain threshold is crazy. But I sound like to say, my sock super red, and I take the sock off, and it's a hole in my foot. And I'm like, bruh. Can't tell my daddy, can't tell my granddaddy, like, what do I do? So I tried to thug it out. My brother was, again, always coming through for me whenever I need him. Put some on my foot, and for the longest of time, my pops didn't know. But it ended up turning into a scab, and then the rubber of the toy was in my foot. So when I pulled the scab off, I ended up pulling the rubber out of my foot, and that was that. And I ended up telling him. And then obviously he was upset. But yeah, it was nasty. It was nasty. My toenail popped off when I was a little boy playing downstairs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I done been through so much. Like I remember one time we was playing in Kankakee, and we was like throwing stuff at each other, and this girl that got real mad and threw a rock like at me and hit me right in the mouth. So like I still ain't got it fixed. So when I kind of like when I suck in air, it hurts so bad when I do that because it's like I think it's a hole right there in my tooth or something. But she had did that. Um, I got my head busted on the school bus. Uh, what else? You know, like the little emergency thing on the school bus, the little red thing in the school. Man, Shorty must have kicked me super hard. You feel me? Bust the back of my head. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was making fun of her. I ain't gonna lie, I was making fun of her. Cause she was trying to play with me. You feel? I tried to get at her. She wasn't really feeling the kid. I'm like, man, ooh, I'm frying her. You feel me? And she got up, kicked me. You feel me? My head must have boom, busted head. Oh, another story. Speaking of the school bus, Daddy, what did I get kicked off the school bus for?
I think fighting.
I was fighting again. So I was fighting. This when we was in. This was the year I was in Oklahoma. I was fighting or whatever the case may be. Got into it with somebody, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I was on the football team too, so it made it even worse. Like, but I say all that to say, I got kicked off the school bus. And me being me, like I ain't gonna lie, like I got heavy influence for real, for real. I got heavy influence for real, for real. So me being me, uh, I was like, man, they kicked me off the school bus. Like, man, if y'all really rock with me, how y'all say y'all rock with me, then y'all ain't gonna be on the school bus. You feel me? Like y'all gonna walk with me, and the walk was like 40 minutes. Man, for like 2 days, folks walk with me. You feel me? Folks walk with me back and forth to school. I was suspended for what, 2 weeks off the school bus? Did he? I was suspended off the school bus for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks suspended off the school bus. And then after them 2 days, my pops had seen like everybody walking. He like, what y'all walking for? And I'm like, man, I couldn't tell him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I got kicked off the school, but you got kicked off the school, but yada yada yada. Now he's so upset, I get a whooping for that. But then he was like, so why everybody else walking? Then he asked Byron like, why you walking? He's like, because Brian asked us to walk with him. Man, he must have. Man, ain't nobody finna walk with you, bro. You finna have to do this on your own. You feel me? Like, man, y'all better get back on the school bus. It was crazy. So, I got a lot of stories. I had to walk by myself. For the rest of them 2 weeks, I had to walk by myself. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was so nasty, dude. It was so nasty. So, yeah, that's what it was, man. I got a lot of stories for you, but I'm going to have to tell you in person because me from a little boy was like, until I grew up, even then, it was still a lot of stuff I was dealing with, you feel me, internally. So I took it out on other people. I just took it out in general. So I've been trying to work on those things. I've been trying to work on them. But the more and more stories you're going to hear, the more and more you're gonna think I'm crazy. So um, I ain't that crazy. I ain't that crazy. Talking about, okay. Mhm. 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 That's how it be though. Like when your adrenaline pumping, you don't feel nothing. For real, for real. You don't feel nothing at all. Um, like I'm gonna have to show you my cut, but when I got my legs sliced open, boy, ambulance came through. They like, man, what's going on? Ooh, ooh, man, that ain't too much of nothing, man. I just go ahead and get patched up, and that was that. Uh, like I said, I didn't even really feel it. It was more so like when I looked at it, because I had pants on at the time, so I was like, man, I don't really want to take my pants off and look at it for real, for real. I end up looking at it and I'm like, oh Jesus! Now all of a sudden it hurt. You feel me? And now all of a sudden it hurt, but it wasn't hurting at first. It wasn't hurting it. I got I got so many stories for you. We gonna have to eat. We gonna have to eat and talk about them though. Nah, some of them a little gruesome. I don't know. Some of them a little gruesome. I don't know about that. I don't know. I told you about me pistol whipping, buddy. I got a lot of fighting stories though, like a lot of fighting stories, for real, for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what's going on. But it's a lot more than just that though. That's probably that's one of my finest moments. I let somebody get under my skin. Well, really, for the longest, I let people get under my skin. But I'm kind of ain't no kind of I'm shedding that now though. But it used to be on site with any and everybody. It used to be on site with any and everybody though. It was like, you don't like me? Alright, cool. We gonna see what's to it. You don't like my brother? We gonna see what's to it. You feel me? You think I'm broke? You think I'm poor? We gonna see what's to it. You feel me? Like everything was making me upset. You feel me? Everything was making me upset. Y'all got more money than me? Alright, cool. Say no more. You feel me? I want that. You got some shoes that I want? I'm taking that. You feel me? I ain't even told my pop some of the stuff I did. Like I done came home with some new shoes and he don't even know how I got them shoes. You feel me? Like, yeah, I need all that. I need all that, bro. But I'm gonna tell you about it. I ain't giving you my undivided attention because we losing in this game right now. And it's low key making me mad. I ain't gonna cap. So I'm gonna call you back as soon as I get done out this game. Okay.
Rebound grab by Joe. Holmgren never rushed. Side rim. Şengün grabs the board. That is rebound number 5 to go along with 8 points. Van Vliet bounces. Şengün. Shot put is good.
Yeah, and I think, see, that's a smart play. You don't always want to attack the shot blocker. You want to just create space to be able to shoot that shot in rhythm.
Two of the best young big men in the NBA, Alperen Şengün and Chet Holmgren. Right now it's Green matched up with Holmgren. Williams comes to the ball. They switch. Fire and hit. Jalen Williams. Perfect from the outside.
Every time I see him, he impresses me. Just so far as you can just see the confidence continuing to grow in his ability.
We are tied at 46. Van Vliet bounces. Şengün give it up for Holiday. Gets the step, floats it up, rims out. Holmgren with a board. That is rebound number 5 for him. Holmgren, highly skilled big. He's got the matchup with a smaller Holiday. Spin, stumble, foul.
It's not often you see a guy 7'1" taking a 6'2" guard off the dribble and able to win that matchup. But that's exactly what Holmgren was able to do there. Got the spin here off the dribble, and you can see that reach in from Van Vliet there at the end for the foul.
Missed all of last season with the Lisfranc injury, so this is officially his rookie year, but he was part of the 22 draft class, number 2 overall pick. Upcoming national TV schedule, ESPN tomorrow night. The Pelicans are at Indiana, and then the Lakers and the Clippers from LA. TNT Thursday, doubleheader action. The Warriors at the Garden to take on the Knicks, and the Heat and the Nuggets from Denver. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
And I'm not a fan of you being able to be a rookie your second year.
You don't like that?
No, and I love Chet, and I have no problem voting, but I don't like that because
Blake Griffin won the Rookie of the Year. They had Ben Simmons won it.
Yes.
Remember, Donovan Mitchell was not thrilled.
Yes, but think about it. You get a year service, you get paid that year.
You do.
You're training, you're with the team all season long. That's a huge advantage you have for a guy who comes in as a rookie to not have had that experience.
Green fires off the rim. Dort, strong rebound. Get it ahead for Joe. Behind the back, Joe. The pass, Aaron. Out of bounds. Turnover, OKC.
Yeah, right idea there by Joe. Just a little more patience, but the one good thing, though, it's a dead ball turnover. And if you're going to have turnovers, you want to avoid those live balls that allow this Rockets team to get out of transition.
6 turnovers on each side. 48-46 OKC. Largest lead either way has been 5 in this first half. Extended conversation here between Josh Tibbin and John Conley, the officials, determining where that ball went out of bounds and then where the inbound would take place.
And this stretch to really important.
My fault, y'all. Hey, we in zone?
To not have the mental errors to sustain
Okay.
intensity level.
I was all over the place.
And give themselves a chance and some momentum.
GB.
Holmgren sits. Jalen
What's cracking, Brody?
got tipped. Van Vliet feeds it. They started with
Cash money.
Şengün outside. The jumper doesn't go for Brooks. Şengün taps the ball to himself. Extended possession here for Houston.
Bro, these dudes we playing is terrible, bro.
Tremendous blind feed from Alperen Şengün.
Terrific patience there by Şengün.
They was on y'all team?
Holmgren's not out there. Be patient, get to the rim, and create that opportunity.
He's got 4 assists. He averages 5 per game. Ball fake. Wiggins hit the buzzer beater. First kick it out for Giddey. Line it up. Off the rim. Giddey shoots it at just 33% from downtown.
Bro, they is fiending, bro.
Şengün. Short, long rebound. Dort.
I say they is fiending.
First half. Dort with a purpose. Sidesteps. Kick out. Jumper Williams. Got it for 3.
What a luxury, right? Your backup center could drive and make that kind of delivery for the triple.
Here's Brooks. Off the double. Şengün. Ball fake. Foot doesn't go, but a foul. 2 free throws coming for Şengün with his team down by 3.
Don't let that get to you, bro. I'm playing a 6'8" or a 6'9" or something. Am I a small forward? Yeah, I am.
I'll definitely get those to you first thing Monday. Bye. Conquer the weekend in the
I don't
all-new
either.
Civic.
Hey, it's me, your future you. You made bad money moves, so you work at 102.
You're late.
Something.
Nah, good luck.
Hey, you.
It's probably my pass act. That's probably what it is. I think it's like at 50 something right now.
I could be an NBA commentator.
He dunking on me, bro.
Heating up. Oh, daddy, that is poetry in motion.
It's not a steal.
Jimmy Butler's unfazed by the noise in the arena. Yeah, gotta go. Jimmy Butler's unfazed by the noise in the arena. I call this the silencer. Jimmy Butler's unfazed by the noise in the arena.
Now that's different.
Oh, you want to be my co-host?
No.
Buy the all-new Mint Google Pixelate or Pixelate Pro at googlestore.com.
We are back, baby!
Time we raise a little hell. We surrender, we're not fighting. Damn it, 40, what did I tell you?
This is gonna be so awesome! What the hell are you talking about?
Find your next pass.
I called timeout. Oh, you called it too?
This swap season, it's time for you to get Straight Talk Wireless. You get unlimited data and you get a Samsung Galaxy.
I didn't know Zay had a
So you
big.
can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah.
Bro, they made me move. I did not try to do that.
Straight Talk Wireless. At Slim's, we know honest to goodness.
Don't call no timeout. Damn.
That's why we only use the best ingredients.
I was finna hit the corner.
Sauces and new dry ones add real variety with our perfectly dried wings. Because when something is real, it's delicious.
Choose a smarter, more flexible.
The passing angles on this game still frustrate me, bro.
Limited time at pods.com. We believe that everyone should have a sweet moments in life, and that's why we created Partake for the allergy challenged, ingredient conscious treat lovers. This is for you.
All of you.
Discover the Black Velvet products, creating a new
He's
world of
shooting.
choices.
Bounce back.
Welcome back. And yeah, SGA is that dude, but I tell you what, Jalen Williams continues to impress and improve as a frontline player for this OKC team. He is a
Come on, bro. Did I not read that?
with confidence and every bit as important to the development of this team because he has been terrific.
Nah, that rim take going crazy this game, bro.
On 2 pointers this season. 5%.
Uh,
It's averaging 21.6 points per game in the month of February. So it's just all going in the right direction. It's ascending. Every time you see him, he seems to add a little something.
I ain't even let you animate.
He's making it look easy, right? And I do think that a lot of that also you give SGA credit because you know when you get to play and work with a guy like
Nah, he must got 99 block or something. He must got 99 block or something.
He's such a wonderful young man, and you can tell he has got a tremendously bright
That's what I'm saying. Rim take on next gen on 24, non-existent, bro. It don't even work.
They've got their largest lead after 2 missed free throws from Şengün.
That's why nobody put their interior up, because it don't matter if you got 99 interior or not. It don't work on that game.
Blocked from behind. Wiggins was there defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander turns the corner. Give it up. Wiggins, open look. Off the heel. And rebounded by Brooks. Green cutter. Şengün contact. Blocking foul. So the second time stepped in on Şengün and did not get the benefit of the call either time.
The crowd not happy with it. That's one you might want to look at. If you're the coach for OKC.
GB, you back, or you just got some free time?
So a coach's challenge here in OKC with a Thunder at front by 6.
In this NBA doubleheader,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, I'll hop on this if the guys on for sure, for sure.
Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks will host first-time
I would definitely do that.
and the 76ers. Then sparks will fly and threes will rain when Stephen Curry brings his Warriors to Boston to face the Jays on the C's Gulf Coast. Two cross-country matchups with cross-conference intensity.
Nah, from half is crazy. Who y'all said was on y'all team? What's their names?
Thank you, Agent State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's neighbor.
Shooting guard.
That's what they say, neighbor.
Get closer.
How long is it gonna take? The hotel supplies and quick.
I'm not even finna message him, bro. I ain't even finna do it.
You can't stand the heat, huh?
Oh, I gotta switch with him. Bro. Come on, hit the corner, dog.
So
He
this
ain't
coach's
paying- he
challenge
ain't
is
listening.
what they're looking at in Secaucus, New Jersey. The drive by Şengün, the step in by Williams. It was called a blocking foul on Williams.
And the issue, though, is they can also call that foul on Isaiah Joe. Because there was
Hey, yo.
contact by Joe on the initial catch by Şengün. And that's where you wonder if that also plays a role in that call.
Jalen Williams in real time. The replays on the big screen. Meanwhile, Houston's locked in on their discussion with head coach Ime Udoka. The headset is off, so they have come to a conclusion. Josh Tibbin is now conferring with Natalie Sago and John Conley. They might want to see another angle of this, and that's your point with Joe.
Nah, man, I have to take care of some business in Carbondale, bro.
Is to see if that's the
I still plan on it though. I got some little work out there.
there is contact there. So even if they decide to not call it on Williams, they could potentially call it on.
I got you. I was telling Rose, by next year I wanted to do a link up.
They would have to change the call.
Huh? Oh, yes, your ski. You still like in Ohio or you back in Detroit?
This is an extended look. I think you hit on something where they may see Isaiah Joe as the guilty
Literally. Literally. Hey, I seen this dude at the door. Now that you mention it, this little infamous. I seen him at the door. I had seen 901.
Josh Taylor.
Upon review, Şengün receives the ball outside the road
Bro, have y'all been paying attention to the NBA?
to avoid the contact. And he does do that.
Like, even the referees got these patches now, bro. That's Saudi Arabian Emirates. That's the name of them. Emirates, however you say it. They didn't got in bed with the NBA.
They flip the foul call. So instead of the foul on Williams, it's Şengün on the drive.
Yeah, and that's a huge play. And again, they deem that incidental contact there. And I didn't think Williams was there.
Yo,
So good challenge.
He was confident.
I'll show you one of them ones. Y'all can hear the TV in the background?
Plays felt vindicated.
I was gonna say, I'm sure watching the game.
Thunder. Gets a
Yeah,
touchdown.
OKC in Houston.
Hit by Smith.
hmm This game busting right now. OKC 54, 48, second quarter.
Impact in terms of his ability to knock down that three here. 0 of 3. That's
I haven't hit from half all day.
Dort is yet to score. He's averaging 11 points per game. That's a kick ball on Dort. at 16.5 points, 8 assists per game.
Bro, they been down there going stupid.
Sengun looking to give it up. Van Fleet using the screen. Kick, corner, Smith. Rims out, Holmgren the board. One and done for two.
They don't score, but good job, I thought, in terms of their execution to create an opportunity.
Nice tie up. Van Fleet got in there and got his hand
You
up.
game over with.
But is there a
Bro, you can get the ball, bro.
Chiven indicating that Van Fleet got
Finna have it.
the hand as well as the ball. There. Ooh. And they're going to challenge him. So, Ime Udoka wants to take a look. We'll get another challenge here in the second quarter in OKC.
The NBA.
Yeah, it's like that, bro.
Everyone looking for a every statistician always.
Hey, how do you record?